Here is my fleet of Conrail Alco locomotives, starting with the oldest and least horsepower, being this Penn Central Alco RS1. This unit never got stenciled or painted into Conrail blue. It stayed just like it was until it got retired. I believe this is 1200 horsepower from a 12-cylinder 539 engine, but I'm not sure on that. I'm pretty sure though. The model's an Atlas Classic series. Actually, all these models that are out, all these Alcos are Atlas. All of them are Classic series, rather, except for one that's a silver line, but we'll get to that in a minute. And next, an RS11. Conrail only had 4 of these units painted in blue. All the rest were predecessor roads. And there's a couple differences between the two units. The first one here, 7644, has no Conrail markings on the ends of the car body, whereas 7652 does. And that is correct. I was kind of surprised, but it is. RS11s have a 12-cylinder turbocharged 251C prime mover producing 1800 horsepower. It's a good thing these things aren't running right now, because one thing about Alcos, they can belch smoke. And the next unit, let me adjust my light here. There we go. Is an Alco Century C420, 2000 horsepower. I believe it's a 12-cylinder turbocharged. Conrail only had 6 of these. This is the only one that got painted blue, and it was stenciled because it was painted in one of the smaller shops, and they didn't have the proper stenciling, so they just slapped the CR stencil on it. I also read, I think, that this was even hand painted, just to get it Conrail blue. The other 5 never got painted blue and were retired. And moving down, this is a Century C424, 2400 horsepower. Conrail had several of these. This particular one, again, was only lettered Conrail. It never had the full stenciling on it. Was probably painted again in a smaller shop somewhere. Oh, I forgot to mention that this one here, the C420, is a silver line. All the rest of them are Atlas Classic series. And then the last 3 are C425s. And again, these are the Classic series. Atlas re-released them, and these are much better. They got the grab irons on them. The side sills are correct. As you can see, these flaps in the side sills, I'm not exactly sure what their purpose is, but they had them. And the fuel tank. Really nice job. The end grab irons look great. And you'll notice the horns are in the proper place. They really look good. The number boards look good. Another 425 from the other side. The detailing is just amazing. The AAR type truck. And finally the last one. And we'll do a quick rooftop view. Okay, rooftop views. Some of these I've darkened the exhaust, some of them I haven't. This particular one I did. Also, Atlas did goof on this particular model. This is the C424. The stenciled in Conrail one. The horn is supposed to be right there. And they have it on the wrong side, so I'll have to fix that at some point. And notice the rooftop of the C420 looks quite a bit different than this roof. That's because we're looking at the dynamic brakes right there. Those are the Alco dynamic brakes. And the C420 does not have dynamic brakes. And down to the RS11. I've darkened the exhaust. And this one. And then the RS1.